How can AI reduce bias in how we support employees? Every leader wants to treat their team fairly, but fairness is not automatic. It must be intentional. Humans, we carry unconscious biases we don't always see. We may offer more flexibility to an employee we like a little more. We may assume that one employee can handle it while another needs a little more help. We may give more grace to someone with similar life experiences and miss the struggles of someone who has different life experiences. We may assume that quiet employees are fine when in reality, they're not. And we may even misread stress signals altogether. AI cannot be used to replace human judgment, but it can reveal patterns where we may overlook things, and it can help you as a leader support your team more consistently. In workplaces that care, AI can become a tool for equitable treatment. Not equal, but equitable. If we haven't met, I'm Dr. Anna Thomas. I'm a physician, leadership speaker, caregiver advocate, and corporate wellness specialist. I help organizations strengthen their workforce and create workplaces where people and performance can thrive together. Even as we enter an era of AI, automation, and agentic teams, the future of work is still human, and that work is changing dramatically. But at the same time, employees are navigating complex personal and professional pressures that are only going to escalate in the coming years. For example, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, we will see an exponential increase in the number of older adults who will need caregiving support. Who will be providing that care? Working adults. Right now, 63 million Americans are caregivers. That's 1 in 4 adults, with more than half of them currently working full-time. Those numbers are expected to increase and will have a tremendous impact on our communities and, yes, even our workplaces. And caregiving is just one example of a personal stressor that will impact the workplace. Mental health, chronic illness, stress, and burnout are all on the rise, and the organizations that will thrive are those that lead with care. Culture, awareness, resources, and empowerment. Care. Through this series, I share practical strategies, leadership tools, and insights to help you create cultures that support well-being, strengthen engagement, and retain top talent. If you'd like a clear starting point, then check out my free training, The Future of Work is Care. The link is below. And while you're there, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with another leader who is ready to build a workplace that cares. Let's get into today's topic. Let's talk about the problem. Bias is human, but support should be fair. Bias isn't always intentional, right? It shows up in subtle ways. One team member always getting that flexible schedule, another being praised for working late while another feels penalized, high performers receiving more understanding, people who are caregivers hesitating to ask for help because they don't want to be seen differently. These are real patterns inside many workplaces. Is it unintentional? Yes. Is it harmful? Also yes. And leaders often don't see it happening. That's where AI could help, carefully and with human insight. AI can help reveal these blind spots so that you can respond with care. It can highlight trends and inconsistencies. For example, it might notice uneven distribution of workload, where one employee is consistently receiving more urgent tasks, not because they ask, but because maybe there's an unconscious bias that they're more dependable, so they get more tasks. Another way you can use AI is for check-in patterns. It might show that leaders are checking in more often with certain employees than others. A third way is for after-hours messages. It might surface that certain groups are consistently working late or on weekends instead of being able to get the work done during working hours. And then you have to investigate, why is that? Another area AI can be used is for performance documentation bias. It can detect differences in language used to describe employees across things like gender or race or personality type. The goal of this is not to penalize anyone, but it can open your eyes so you learn how to support everyone equitably. Let's talk about some practical tools that you can use today. You can use AI for fair workload review. You can paste team tasks into an AI tool and prompt it. Analyze this workload distribution. Is any individual consistently being assigned more urgent, complex, or time-consuming tasks? This can help you make adjustments and prevent unintentional overload on just one person. A second way is to use AI for consistent check-in support. You can use a prompt like asking AI, Help me plan consistent check-in questions for each team member that supports their well-being. Ensure the language is fair and does not assume anything. This can help introverts, for example, feel seen, caregivers feel supported, high performers feel noticed as well. Here's a third way. You can use AI for bias-free documentation. In performance review season, you can ask it to scan this review draft for biased language or tone inconsistencies and suggest more fair, objective alternatives. Keep the review human, but just make sure it is equitable and fair. The fourth tool you can use is to use AI to support pattern visibility. You can safely analyze trends with prompts like this. Identify any patterns in who is receiving flexibility, coaching, scheduling support, or added workload. You can ask it to highlight anything that may reflect blind spots. This will help you support your awareness. Remember, fairness is a form of care. Imagine a workplace where every employee feels seen. Caregivers aren't hiding their struggles. High performers aren't penalized with more work. Introverts receive equal support. Team culture feels balanced and safe. AI doesn't fix the bias. You as the leader does. But it can help you see what you couldn't see before. In a workplace that cares, technology can help you lead with fairness, awareness, and compassion. And if you want to strengthen your leadership language and culture, start with my free training, The Future of Work is Care. And for a deeper roadmap, check out my book, Workplaces That Care, your guide to building cultures that retain, empower, and protect the people behind the performance. Remember, in this age of AI, the future of work is still human. So let's create workplaces that care together.